I just want you to know, I've given this a lot of thought, and I believe in you. No, not great. I just want you to know I believe in your talent. I believe in your potential, and above all...
Why don't you just try plugging it in?
It's 6 a.m. What are you wearing?
What, can a girl dress for breakfast?
Wait, let me guess. You were up all night with a bunch of guys in velour tracksuits tossing dice.
Don't be ridiculous. You toss a salad, you roll the dice.
Why can't you just knit stuff like a normal grandma?
I wish you wouldn't call me that.
Oh, what is so shameful about being a grandmother?
Grandmothers watch CBS and they don't understand call waiting. I mean, it's not who I am. I'm just a woman who had a child at 17, who had a child of her own at 11.
Mom was 24.
If she was 24, I can't be 49. So what were you saying to my coffee pot?
I was just rehearsing my first day on the job speech. First impressions are everything. I've got to be powerful and definitive and make it clear to all my employees who's in charge. Not the co-host, the executive producer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want to make the boyfriend look bad so you can bag the girl.
That would be the subtext, yes.
I don't know, Jacob.
I do. I mean, I took the job because of her, and it turns out she's dating this pompous tool. Well, let me tell you something, Claire. I'm going to go in there, establish my power, and crush the opposition.
Jake, can I be frank with you? I mean, you kind of sound like a little dictator, and I'm just adding the tater because you're family. Why can't you just be yourself?
Look, I'm telling you, Claire, I got a whole thing worked out for her in the meeting. It goes something like this. Check it out. Bullet point, eye contact. Bullet point, clever aside, now I'm back on you. See, that's the key, eye contact. I lock in on her, and in that moment, it's like she and I are the only ones in the room. Trust me, she'll be impressed.
I see. And is the fly unzipped through all of that, or is that just something you did for Grandma?
Keep on moving, but your whole life's waiting. You take your chances on the game you're playing. Oh, you know you found the one you really need. 'Cause it only comes down once in a lifetime. Only comes round once in a lifetime. Only comes round once in a lifetime, yeah.
And above all, I believe there is nothing we can't accomplish together. We're going to transform this show from the opening titles to Sister Brenda's weather reports. Folks, we're going to make big changes, and we're going to make them fast. I can't do this alone, people. For one thing, I can't fly a weather chopper.
Do I have something on my face?
No?
You keep staring at me. I thought maybe... Never mind, it's probably just me.
No, I saw too. He was looking right at you.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were. You were staring at her like you were measuring her skin for a suit.
The skin on my neck, right here, is for my bottom.
Okay, you can start now. I'm here.
Gavin, the meeting started when I got here. I want you on time from now on.
Ah, yes, the wild mood swings of puberty.
How about losing the attitude while you're at it? You're not intimidating anyone.
Warmed it up for you.
To continue, I'd like to discuss some changes I have in mind for the show. First up, the set.
God, I love that set.
It's got to go.
Hate it. Penny, why is that still here?
We need more of a big market feel. Right now, the set is just too cheesy.
Might as well serve the whole show on a cracker.
I'm glad you think so, because we need corporate to okay a new set, and I need you to handle it.
Oh, Jake, I don't know if I can call corporate.
Frank, we've got a lot to get through, so let's just make it happen, okay?
Hey, before we go any further, I need to know what your office drug policy is.
No drugs.
Got it. Do you consider the parking lot part of the office?
Yes.
Got it. Is weed a drug?
Yes, it is.
Jake, you're staring at her again.
I'll take one of those. A stare is third base to a nun.
Anyway, I'd also like to make an effort to upgrade the content on the show.
What's wrong with it?
Lucia, you spent 3/4 of a show interviewing a guy with a bubble machine.
But there were some very good moments, like when those two bubbles landed on my chest, like a couple of pods returning to the mothership.
This is a new book, Red Sunrise, by Joshua Campbell. You're interviewing him. It's only 100 pages. I want you to read it today.
Oh, Jake, I can't.
Why?
Because I can't read.
Excuse me?
Don't make me say it again.
Oh, Lucia, I work with the illiterate. I'd be happy to tutor you. Of course, you'll have to dress a little less provocatively.
Brenda, she reads the cue cards every morning. Sorry, Lucia. Read it today. Now, Gavin, I've given this a lot of thought, and we need to cut your editorials.
Wait a minute, I never said okay to this.
Well, that dovetails nicely with the fact that it's not your decision. So how about you deal with it and we wrap up this meeting?
How about you show some respect and Daddy keeps his belt on?
Okay, let's be clear about one thing. You've already had one major fall, and you can't afford another. So if I were you, I'd lose the sarcasm and get on board. Because unless you keep me happy, the next step down for you is the graveyard shift on QVC hawking the pocket monkey. Have I made myself clear? Good. Okay, folks, we're done. Wow.
I know.
What was that?
That was one fired up little yuppie.
I actually bought that pocket monkey. Used it to fix a tranny on my VW. Now she purrs like a pussycat.
Gavin, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't know why he did that.
Please, you think that bothers me? I don't care about that stupid editorial. I just want to give him a hard time.
It's okay to be upset, you know.
I'm not upset. I'll be in my office.
Do you want me to come with you?
Actually, I think I'd rather be alone.
Oh, boy. Looks like a Bradley screw popped out. I'll stick the monkey on it.
Come on, Lucia.
Is this necessary? I have a Botox appointment at 3 and I can't miss it. I don't want to have a forehead like Stewie's.
Come on. Jake said I should work with you, and I don't want to let him down. Look, sweetheart, it won't take more than 5 minutes. Let's pretend I'm the author, and we'll go through some of your questions, okay? You read the book, right?
Of course I did.
Good. Doing what Jake says. That's how we stay alive. Let's go.
So, Mr. Campbell, how are you?
Lucia, I think Jake wants you to ask questions about the book itself.
Fine. Mr. Campbell, why is your book $2 more in Canada?
You didn't read the book, did you, sweetheart?
Truthfully, no. Do I look embarrassed?
A little.
Uh-oh. No time to lose.
I like your smile, Dylan. I like your smile, Dylan. Come on, boys, game time. Come in.
Jake, wow, that's a sexy pose.
What do you want, Frank?
They said no. Corporate said no to the new set. I'm sorry, Jake.
Well, so call them back and tell them you're not taking no for an answer. You can do that, can't you? Frank, I need a yes.
Yup.
Yup is not yes.
Yowza.
Frank.
Yum.
Frank, say yes.
Yes.
Frank.
Yes.
Good, so I can count on you.
Yerp.
Okay. I like your smile. Okay. Come in. Hey.
Hi. Your fly's open.
I know. It's a big look in Boston. So, how are you?
Fine.
Just fine?
Yeah.
Great. Fine is great.
No, fine is fine.
Great.
Fine. Ready for your haircut?
You bet. So I've heard great things about your way with a wow, a little snug.
Sorry, boss. My mistake.
Dylan, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Good. Wow, you know, my hair might be a little thick for that comb.
You were right.
Dylan, what's going on?
It's really not my place to say, because you're my boss, and I think it would be inappropriate.
Okay, well, don't think of me as your boss. Just think of me as a colleague with a fresh head wound.
Okay. Here's the thing. When you took this job, you seemed like this really cool guy who was gonna make us all feel really good about ourselves and teach us how to make a better show.
I am that guy.
Yeah, but I didn't see him this morning. All I saw was this weird yelly guy who embarrassed my boyfriend in front of everybody he works with. You were acting like such a, I'll just say dictator.
Dylan, you know, you gotta understand, I was trying to impress upon him and everyone else that I'm the boss.
Jake, I gotta tell you something. You didn't impress me. Look, can I not cut your hair right now?
Why?
Because I'm in a bad mood and ears don't grow back. I gotta go.
Hey, you want to ease up on the jackhammer? Some people are trying to sleep around here.
Claire, it's 7 p.m. You just getting up?
I'm not up yet. Good morning, Miami.
Well, you know, they say breakfast is the most important drink of the day.
So, how's it going with the girl?
Oh, great. We have this whole Tracy Hepburn thing going. I appall her with my arrogance, and she hacks chunks from my scalp. It's delightful.
What happened?
I have no idea. You should have seen me do that speech. I completely put Gavin in his place. And what do I get? She says, I'm not the guy she thought I was.
Well, good for her. You deserved it.
I'm sure that's just your grande non-fat mocha bourbon talking.
Jake, where did you ever get the crazy idea that power is an aphrodisiac?
Men's Health.
I'm just through coddling you. I mean, you're in love for the first time, and don't take this wrong, but you are lousy at it. Fortunately for you, I'm not, so zip it up and take notes. I mean, you've been acting like a schmuck, puffing up your chest and crushing people, rehearsing for a haircut. I mean, it isn't even who you are.
Well, who I am is a guy who doesn't know how to do anything except produce a TV show.
The reason you're good at that is because you're smart and you're charming and you're compassionate and you bring out the best in people. And if this girl is half as wonderful as you say she is, that's why she's going to fall for you. And I'm sorry I yelled at you, but I am not a morning person. Wake me at 10.
Now you listen up, Jake Silver. You push Gavin Stone, he pushes back harder. I'll end your career. Are you a zit?
Gavin, what are you doing?
I'm practicing what I'm going to say to Silver. Next time I see him, I'm going to tell him, if I don't do the editorial, I don't do the show.
Honey, just because he's being this way doesn't mean you have to.
Oh, baby, you don't understand. I have to show the new guy who's the quarterback around here and who's the boy cheerleader. Plus, I've worked up this really cool speech. I'm going to wait until he's in a crowd of people. Then I'm going to get right in his face. I'm going to say, look here, Silver, listen up. Either you put back in my editorial or, good God, another one?
There she is. There's my little superstar. Are you ready for the big day? First show on the new set. A lot of excitement, a lot of pressure. Pressure on me. Don't think I can handle it. Pretty sure I'm a fraud. Terrified Jake will find out. Please tell me you read the book.
Of course I did.
Oh.
In fact, I just did a pre-interview with the author.
Oh, wonderful. I like prepared. Do you know why? Jake likes prepared. What did you guys talk about?
I told him I found his book fascinating. And he said, thank you. And then I said, how long have you been a plagiarist? And he said, excuse me? And I said, how long have you been a plagiarist? And then I told him his book was a blatant ripoff of Tio Paulo by Rafael Cuesta. And if he thinks he's going to get away with raping my country's cultural heritage, he is barking up the wrong tuana. And then he said, well, you could just do your backwater little show without me.
Excuse me?
And he said, well, you could just do your backwater little show without me.
And then he stayed?
Hold on. I just called the men a plagiarist. What do you think?
We have no guests. Jake hates no guests. What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, I cannot control myself. With the Latinas, you get the saucy sex appeal, but you also get the fiery and predictable passion.
Why couldn't you be Swiss?
Hey, Frank, you want to take a look at the new set?
Penny, we're 45 minutes from air and we have no guests. I don't have time to look at some talk show set.
Well, good, because that's not the kind of set we got.
What is this?
Dios mío, this is the Lotto show on Channel 48. Mucho dinero. My first job was right here. $21. You have to picture me in the money thong.
Jake is gonna kill us. How did this happen?
They said it's what you ordered.
No, it's not what I ordered. I told them we were a morning show and we had $1,000 to spend. And they said for that you can get a lot of set.
What did they say you could get?
A lot of set.
A what?
A lotto set!
We're canceled? Cheese and crackers. I just bought a cigarette boat.
Jake is going to kill us.
We've got to pray, people. Brenda, have you got any extra rosaries in that fanny pack? Jake, I can't tell you how mortified I am. You put so much faith in me only to see Penny screw up.
Look, it's okay. I'm not mad. We have a problem. Let's just focus on solving it. Frank, put the old set back up. Okay, what else? What else?
Well, we've got a tiny problem with our guests.
What?
We have none.
Okay. Anyone interesting we can get on a moment's notice?
My husband's nurse eats lemons like they're candy. It's too much.
I got a buddy who's been asleep for like 3 days.
How about the Pope? It's a long shot, but I could make a couple calls.
Book the bubble guy.
Oh, my God, Jake, you're being so great, but I really screwed up.
Look, Frank, listen. You got money out of corporate. That's not easy.
I can't believe how nice you're being to me. I don't just... Allergies? Damn ragweed!
Come on, people. Let's make some TV.
Okay, listen up, Silver.
Your editorial's back in.
You're damn right it's back in!
What are you doing?
Spinning.
Why?
Well, it started out as a way to relieve stress, but now, if I stop, I'm pretty sure I'll puke.
What are you stressed about?
Right now, the bag of microwave popcorn I just ate. Oh, and we're out of the danger zone. What am I stressed about? You saw today's show.
Yeah, it wasn't great. But you had a half hour, you know, and you really rallied everybody. You made us feel like we could do it.
Yeah, I rallied everybody to put on the exact same show they've always done, right down to the bubble guy.
No, it wasn't the exact same show. I mean, no two bubbles are ever alike.
That's a good point.
Jake, can I ask you a question? If you really don't think things are going to get better, why did you take this job?
Because I saw something here that I could never have found anywhere else.
What's that?
A free haircut. But now I don't even have that.
Well, no, you are in luck. I'm about to make your dreams come true. You see this? No, I knew I wasn't wrong about you. It's like my grandma said, always trust your first impression.
Really? Mine says never hit a hard 15 unless the dealer's showing a picture.
NBC NBC Sunday, discover American Dreams, the show that captured America's heart.
The president died.
As the country heals,
It's gonna be fine.
a family is put to the test.